Hi, hello. I'm Yahya from OSPROV. We automate your process flow to increase your efficiency using our easy to use, handy online submission approval system software. Alright, so welcome back to my tutorial video. I'm sorry a bit late today. I'm supposed to live on 6 o'clock, but I have some errands to run. Okay, so back to our tutorial program. So I think we already learned the basics. We learned about basic programming structure. We learn about the if statement, variable, data structure. We also learn about loopings, something about functions. So now today, let's do our first Laravel project. Okay, so without any delay, let's just start. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm using, as mentioned, I'm going to use this what we call jetstream. So let's read a bit about Laravel jetstream. So it provides us with a scaffolding. Okay, so to create a new project, let's see how we can install jetstream. Okay, so yeah, I think we can just give our sample name, sample app, sorry, Laravel new sample app, and then we just put jet. Okay, so it will load all the necessary scaffolding objects. Okay, I'm not going to use Livewire, I'm going to use Vue.js. So let's do Inertia. Will your application use themes? No. Owning URL. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to update my composer for now. Not yet. Okay, let's just wait. Hi, Sharoniza. Thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to my tutorial video. We are creating our first new Laravel projects. Okay, while waiting, let's just it's going to run a few things here. Let's read the manual. Okay, yeah. So we are going to use jetstream. Why we use jetstream? Because hi Fahmi, thank you for liking the stream. Laravel jetstream. Okay, this one is they provide the scaffolding, so meaning that a lot of things has been automated. So it's kind of cool. We can just use whatever we have here. There's a lot of new things in here. Even I'm also not really familiar on what jetstream is all about. So just yeah, we going to learn this together. Okay, still installing. Actually, I already have another application. I already scaffold one, so just let me open that one for quick access. Hi Amira, thank you for the share. While waiting, let's let's open a new window. Okay, once we have our application installed, so let me just open it up. Okay, so I'm going to delete this test PHP because now I'm going to use full PHP Laravel, no longer using basic PHP. So let's delete this. This one is just for the earlier tutorial. Okay, so let's look at the first. We look at the folder structure. Okay, so we have the normal Laravel stuff, the MVC. So we have models. Okay, and then we have view, and of course the controller. So the controller is inside here. Okay, so that's the normal stuff that we have in Laravel, and then of course we have the middleware. We can think of the middleware is like okay, when the data is flowing to the controller, before that it will pass to this middleware lah. So we can define the middleware in the kernel. So we can see that this is an example. We can open the middleware. So you can see that it's going to run. It will check the cross site. It will trim whatever strings, convert empty. So that you can have additional middleware inside here, and then this will go through for each of the controller that we define lah. So in this case, for the web routing, so it will go to this. It will encrypt the cookies, start the session, authentication, all the things lah. So we can also create our own middleware if you want to. Okay, so yeah, let's look at what we can do using jetstream. So I think let me just run. Let me run the web first. West file. Okay, so let's run it. PHP artisan serve. Bukan untuk login function, dia untuk scaffolding. Maknanya dia ada login, ada profiling. Dia ada buat basic benda lah yang dah ada lah. Yes, of course main thing dia untuk login lah. So maknanya kita tak payah nak buat login page dah. So biar I run ni, tengok macam mana dia punya ni. Rupa bentuk dia. Okay, it's already running. Let's open. Okay, you can see that it's like, this is the UI lah. So you can click on the login. I already have the password. Let me just check. Oh, this one's still running. Maybe I can just stop this one lah, because we already scaffold our project. Okay, let's run our database. Okay, show tables. Okay, I'm using my email. Password, I can't remember the password, but it's okay. I think maybe password. Oh no. Man. Okay, it's password 123. Okay, so this is how the application looks like. Welcome to your jetstream application. Okay, he explains a bit on the documentation. So I think this is the documentation that we explored. Right, so tailwind, authentication. Okay, let's customize our jetstream application first. So let's look at this. lama tinggal lah, ingat lah. Laravel make out. Okay, ya, itu untuk buat authorization lah. Betul. Alright. So let me just check jetstream. Okay, dia ada view page. Dashboard is the main application. Okay, ni dia punya ni, resource.js, action, and then the CSS is tailwind lah. So the application logo, as you may notice, the jetstream logo is you may easily customize logo by modifying to jetstream component. Okay, so let's do that first. Kita tukar logo dulu. Alright, so components, yeah, guess layout, layout guess. Okay, most likely dalam resources ni ada views. Okay, let's look at the structure. Is a bit different now because it's going to use, yeah, I think it's under JS because we're using view. So let's look at this. Okay, yeah, so this is the template. So we have the logo. So logo is the jet application mark. Yeah, and I think it's this one. This is the logo. So it's under jetstream, jet application mark. Okay, this is a Vue.js. So you can see that they have a template, and then they have the script. So this is the script component. So this one is jetstream application mark. Okay, so this is the logo. Okay, Vue.js is based on JavaScript. So you, if you're familiar with Facebook React.js, so they have something similar like this. So they have a template, and then they have the coding inside here. So the coding is mostly made of JavaScript lah. So in this case, this is a JavaScript. So let me check. Okay, they have okay, I'm importing all the components here. So the component here, when you do the import the component, is going, you can use it inside the template. So you can see here, jet application mark. So that is this one, this component, jet application mark, where we import from jetstream. So let's open that one. Here I'm not going to change this one yet, not yet. So let's just change the logo first. Okay, let's open jet application mark, jetstream application mark. Yeah, so this is the application mark. So it's just a SVG. They use a SVG template. So okay, let's look back at the app layout, jet application. Is that it? So yeah, let's look back at the here. You have, okay, let's inspect the element console. So it's under image Laravel jetstream. So it's under the nav bar, navigation bar. So let's look back, navigation class, drop down. Oh, definitely it's not here. This one is the content. Let me just close my sorry, wrong file. So it's under, you can see that it's a SVG view box. Let's check whether it's the correct one. SVG view box. SVG view box 0044484. Yeah, definitely. Is this spec? Yeah, this is the logo lah. So I'm going to replace this with yeah, I'm going to take a logo. I'm going to download first the logo. Okay, my project is that I'm going to implement this. This one is in Ruby on Rails. I'm going to do it in Laravel. So that's my project. Save image as. Is it? Okay, we save the images or whatever we want inside resources, and then sorry, it's not resources, under public. Oh, they don't have inside here yet. Okay, let's just save here. I think better I put under here lah. Let's get another folder, images. Okay, let's just put under here. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's rerun back. Most likely we need to recompile back, but let me just try. Recompile the assets. PM run. Maybe I need to open two windows. Okay, let's look back at the jetstream. We need to run devs, so all the assets need to be called. Yeah, we need to run the watch. So it will watch for any changes that we did. Let's run back. It is still not compiling. Okay, let me just try something. It's building. Alright. Okay, reason why we have to also watch on the view is on the JavaScript. So for JavaScript, you need to compile this using this one npm run watch instead of the normal Laravel. If you use the normal blade lah, because we're using the Vue.js, so it's slightly different from the normal Laravel that we have. You're still building. Going to take a while. Okay, let's just check back. Hi Zevinaza, thank you for liking the stream. So we're looking into creating our first Laravel project. Okay, let's look at the Initia. I'm using Initia, so let's read some introduction. Okay, it's using Vue.js components. Okay, so this is the folder where it contains the component. Okay, alright. So if validation, we can use this helper. Okay, so it's going to be slightly different from how we are used to use the form validation in Laravel. So this is going to be just not Laravel lah. What is this? Error compiling text outside root element will be ignored. Okay. Outside root element Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, because this one is using Vue.js, so you need to have like one root element only. So they just put a div here. Okay, let's wait for it to compile. Okay, successful. Let's refresh. Yeah, okay. Okay, we managed to change this one, but yeah, this one is a broken link. Okay, so now let's look at how we can integrate our asset file from Laravel to Vue.js. So referencing, so let's search referencing assets, images, assets, Laravel in Vue.js. How you can use Laravel assets in Vue component. Okay, let's read this. Okay, this is a good way when you face with any problem, you can use Stack Overflow. So usually most of the programming stuff is in there lah. Okay, so here you can see, yeah, the Vue component file has file ending. You can't use blade stuff prop. So for example, if you create the following component, okay, you can pass to the props. Okay. Image path, move to the image folder, and then you can directly use the image path. Otherwise, you have to go. You can take more inline. Okay, they have a few ways of how we can do this, but let's just look at the best thing. Okay, the best is that they say use properties So okay, maybe we can use property, something like this. Okay, let's modify our program. Okay, this one. Okay, let's look back. What's the code like? Export template. Okay, let's try. Script. Okay, let's put script here. Okay, and then let me just open another one. Not this one. Let's open the app layout. So let's look at how they structure the script. So we okay, it's in programming it's good if you follow what we call somebody else that already done it. So just follow the way that they structure the file. So here, okay, so I'm going to use something like this. Export default. Okay. Right. And then yeah, I'm going to use these props. So in this case, I'm going to have the SRC props. Data, no, I'm not going to have data, so just the property lah. So in here, I'm going to have something like this. I'm going to assign this src to a value. Okay, let's remove this. Okay, we no longer need. Never mind. I just leave the root there. Okay. Okay, from here, the app layout. Okay, when we send, where is it? The app link. Okay, go up app. Yeah. Okay, under here, I'm going to pass the parameter. So let's just see how we can pass the parameter. Okay, we can. Shit. Okay, but ours. Okay, jetstream is a full. Okay, it's a full Vue.js, so there's no blade. Okay, it's going to make this a little bit hard. Yeah, it's like this, inertia. Okay, then this one is not like the normal Vue.js lah. So let's read some how we can pass the value inside here. Okay, custom rendering component while building the jetstream. So how do we pass data? Okay, let's look. Custom rendering, inertia, introduction, provide jetstream. Initials are blah blah blah. Initial is not like building a typical. However, you wish to use Laravel router instead of Vue router. Laravel backend by providing that allows you to render from your Laravel backend by providing the name of the component and the data that should be highlighted into that component's props. Or without the computer client side. Okay, right. First one, you have to review the entire initial documentation. So let's open the initial documentation first. The modern monolith. Return inertia. Render users. Not a framework. Demo app. I don't want to see that. The basics. Routing. Okay, let's look at routing. Routing defines server side. Do you don't need a Vue router or React router? Okay. How do you pass value? Is to make your route definition available client side as JSON. And then use this to generate URLs. Okay, let's look at response. In your controller, both especially any props data for the page. We're passing a single prop called event. Okay, yes. Some place where we can. Oh, we pass it in our. Okay, controller. Return initial render. Root template data. There are situations where you may want to add your product data in your root. Okay, you want to add a meta. Okay, yeah. So you want to do something like this. We want to use the root template. Data that will not be sent by your JavaScript component. Initial render with view data. You can then access this variable like a regular template variable. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's open back. So we are. This is okay. Let's look at the routing. Our routes. Okay, this is the file. This is what we call the routing file. So you can see that routing is where you're going to do return you can this is where your application, for example, when I type osprovsoftware.com/, so this is the it will go to this. In here it will just return a view lah. And if I put /dashboard, then it will return. You can see here that this one is a initia. it will run a initial, which going to render the dashboard component lah. So the dashboard component, so here is where it's going to render it. Render dashboard. So yeah, you can see that this is where the application is being created. Okay, let's look back at the routing. So here it say return something in the main component. Okay, we can just put like view data or something like this. Okay. Alright, I think this is we haven't created our component yet, so we just want to make it simple. So in this case, let's just reference our assets. Instead of doing all the props. Image SRC. So remove this one. This one we do it later. So let's just we're going to do a simple thing first. So I'm going to copy the file. Instead from the resources, I'm going to move it from here just to the public folder lah. So just remove this first and just reference it direct to the public folder. Okay, so the logo is inside here. Assets, it's going to be direct images. Okay, let's try. Here, okay, Laravel mix is successful. Okay. Okay, nice. So but yeah, the size is big lah. So let me just adjust the size. Maybe 100, I think. Should be cool. Hi Shu, thank you for liking the stream. How are you doing? Hope everything's fine. Okay, a little bit smaller. Okay, yeah, it's nice. Let's close my inspect page. Okay, so we've managed to change our application logo under Livewire here. So let's look whatever we have inside here. We have authentication. So let's look at how they do the authentication. Scaffold. Okay, they have everything here. Okay, the first thing I would do is I'm going to customize the authentication process. Okay, this one is just authentication. I'm going to security. What else they have? Yeah, I think that's about it lah. The main stuff that they have. Now I'm going to install my first Laravel Composer permission. So I'm going to use, I think, Sparty Laravel Laravel permission. Yeah, this one is good. Let's open this one. Yeah, okay, this is cool. Alright, so let's look at how we can use this. Blah blah blah. Okay, they're going to have the permission, role, and everything. That's good. So let's look at how we can install this in Laravel. For Laravel 5.8, use version. Okay, nice. Thank you for the share, Shu. Composer require. Okay, let's run. Okay, the beautiful thing about using Laravel is that there's a lot of packages outside there that is quite mature and is is used by many people. So you can actually, before you start doing something, like for example this permission, you first check it whether there's already a package for this one. But of course you need to check whether this package is popular or not lah. If not, then that might be possible that it's not going to be maintained later on lah. So do look at the popular package. So I'm going to install my Laravel permission. You are using an outdated version. Yeah, whatever. Maybe I need to update this later lah. Any of you already updated to Composer 2? Do you have any insights or comments? How is it? Is it stable enough? I usually I'm not the one that going to update to the latest version lah, because I prefer stability lah as compared to the latest shiny things lah. Okay, let's wait for it to run. It's going to take a while. So before waiting for that, let's just read something how we can use. Okay, and then the delivery automatic get registered. Okay, you're going to be registered. If not, you have to put this. I think the previous Laravel version you have to include this one, but I think the latest one it will automatically be installed for you lah. You should publish the migration. Okay, I think the next thing we going to do this one lah. And the config permission config file with yes. So we're going to copy this one. Okay, it's nearly finished. Using version 3.17, like you say here, is using 3.17. Because we have this package can be used with Laravel 6 or higher. Alright. Why ours is 3.17? It's okay lah, as long as it works, should be okay. Wow, this takes a while. Composer require, provider, what else we need to do? Okay, this one only if it's bad practice to do. Okay, this one if we want to clear the cache but we're not doing that yet. If you've been caching correctly, your config cache. Okay, never mind, just to be on the safe side, we clear it. Still not finished yet. Add the necessary trait to your user model. Okay, now let's go to the basic usage. Let's wait first. Okay, depending on the speed of your PC, whether this one is going to take a while or it's going to be fast. So depends. I'm quite surprised mine is slow for this one. Default config file content. Okay, next one is this one. I'm going to publish this. Let's copy this. Wow, still not finished yet. Is it because I'm running the npm run watch? I don't think so. Shouldn't be any relationship. But just to be on the safe side, let's just kill this one. Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay. Oops. Alright, let's just clear this one. Okay. Copy this line. Okay, what it does is actually is going to publish the migration file and also the permission. So when we open our file here, you can see that sorry, not this one. Okay, you can see that under database we have this migration. Okay, migration is the one that's going to create our actual table inside our database. So see, you can see that I have here create permission table. This one is created from the command that I just did just now. I publish it. So see, you can see they copy from the vendor file to our local, to our apps, and also to the permission table. here, database migration. So yeah, it's going to, you can see that we're going to create all these table permission roles, whatever lah for us. See, there's a lot of tables they're going to be created. So okay, and then it's going also to create what we call the config file. You can see that you have the permission here. Yeah, it will put all the settings here lah. This is default lah. Usually, unless you have a very specific permission requirement, you can change that one lah. But for me, for now, I'm going to use the default one lah. As far as I know, based on my experience right now, usually the project you can use the default one, unless you have a really special requirement from your clients. So let's run this PHP artisan migrate. Yeah, it's going to create our permission table. Alright, so what's the next step? The next step, okay, maybe let's just clear this one just for the sake of it. I don't think this is necessary, but it's okay. Okay, just to be on the safe side. Alright, so next it says we need to add the necessary trait to our user model. So let's go to our user model, basic usage, class user. Yeah, so we need to use something like this. So let's go. Okay, and find our file. Okay, in shortcut subline, you can just hit Ctrl P, and then you can just find the file. So here, yeah, this is our user model. Class user X authentic table. Now we want to add with the permission. So yeah, we're going to have this one. Okay, I'm going to create one user. We'll have one role, and inside the role we have the permission lah. So I'm going to use something like that lah. So that's the idea for my permission. Right, so let's look at the codes. Yeah, we add this Sparty has role. So now let's look. Okay, we need to use has roles. So I'm going to add down here. Use has, yeah, roles. And then what else do we need to put? For permission and role, blah blah blah. Regular they require every role is okay. This one, okay, never mind lah. This one we don't need to do it yet, not yet. Maybe later we can create this, but not for now lah. For now, this is already sufficient enough to start using our permission package. Okay, guys, I think it's okay. It's already quite a while since I go live, so let's just recap on what we learned today. So we create our first project, and then we using inertia, which is a combination of Vue.js. So this one is kind of if you are used to Laravel, usually you use Blade, but this one you're going to use a combination of JavaScript. So using a Vue.js framework. So it's a combination, but they have a tight integration. You can see that you no longer have to create all these blades anymore. So it's going to be quite seamless, but I'm also learning, so let's learn together in this. So maybe we can get a lot of insights from using this new tech lah. This one is quite new technology lah. Okay, guys, thank you. Don't forget to share and like this page, follow this page if you haven't followed yet, and turn on the notification so you know when we go live. Okay, I think that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.